Today, we are about to take you inside this beautiful $11.5 million mansion in Miami, Florida. And it's Miami's best suburb, Pinecrest, Florida. This is the only place where you're gonna find big mansions like these within close proximity of everything that Miami has to offer. So we're gonna take you inside that house right there, but first we'll talk about the details. You're sitting on a 1.16 acre lot, so you're over an acre of land. You're in North Pinecrest, which means you're closer to everything in Miami. The more north you are, the better, and the more expensive the properties too. Now the house behind us has just under 9,200 square feet of living space, built in 2023, 8 bedrooms, plus a theater, plus a gym, plus an office, plus. The backyard is one of my favorite things of this house, and I love the actual architecture as well. It's modern, not too modern, has a very nice Bali kind of style you see with the accents right outside of the windows, and as well as beautiful wood accents throughout. Now, we're gonna get into the details of this modern beauty, but first things first, before we go inside, we're gonna talk about the exterior. We're gonna walk you towards, there's a whole walkthrough tour, that's what we do. The house is completely fenced and walled. You have in front a very nice gate upon entry that leads you to this huge driveway that is really nice concrete pavers with artificial turf inlays. Now, this driveway fits a lot of cars. I've been here for a party and there were a lot of cars. You fit the Rolls, you fit, well, that's not a Rolls, the Range Rover. You fit the G-Wagon, you fit the Beamer, you fit everything here. And I would say probably about like 15 cars could fit it easily, right? And I love the actual landscaping. You notice the hedges on either side are super tall and high. You don't see a neighbor in sight. And you have green space there towards the front of the home as well, but even more in the back, which we'll see later in the video. I like how you have this nice little, let's say, median in the middle to make it a nice circular driveway, make it easy to get in and out. You have a 3-car garage here. Love the garage doors with that beautiful wood detail. And speaking of wood detail, you have a beautiful detail there in the soffits throughout the home as well. Now, we come this way, you have the 2-car carport, again with that nice wood detail. And now we're making our way towards the front door. Want to notice the details of the actual like rock, the stone that's on the facade of this home. It matches the flooring here as well. And then you have the floating, basically steps that surrounding it. You have the water features, which I love. You look down and you see water in between the steps leading to your front door. You notice the same wood detail on the ceiling here that matches your garage door. Every single detail was thought out. You have lighting behind this, the columns and in front, so that way at night this is popping. This is beautiful. Lights in the water features as well. It's all about the details which make this house feel so special. Now we're approaching the big front door. You notice the stonework here continues. So now, let's go inside. Now you walk in, and what I love is the first thing that you see is straight to the back. Look at the symmetry. You see the water feature coming down from the ceiling of your covered terrace out there, the gazebo, that separate structure. It's unbelievable, adds to, it's just like, I don't know, drama is the word? It's like oomph, we'll just throw oomph, whatever, it's just oomph. Right there, right down the middle, but I love that that's the first thing you see. The pool looks like its own lagoon, and then the pool deck around is beautiful and perfectly manicured as well. We're gonna get out there in a second, but let's first talk about the downstairs. We also have to talk about, obviously, the space. You have the high ceilings. You notice the wood detail on the ceiling that matches the same detail from the entrance and from the garage door. Everything was well thought out. And then here you have your formal dining with a beautiful light fixture hanging down with your beautiful glass enclosed wine display that's under the floating staircase. Love that detail. It adds to the view. So you have a view of the wine, and then you have a view to the backyard from the dining room, which means you are not whining. Okay, hey, there we go. Here you have your formal living room here. Speakers built in throughout the entire home. You have beautiful privacy louvers, like that wood detail on either side of the wall with a really nice wallpaper, and then your piece of art here to showcase. But this is such a special space. I love how the ceiling is lower here, so that way it feels a little bit more intimate, versus if you're in that open space, it feels like open. But it's always nice to have high ceilings, right? Even the lower ceiling here feels high as well. So here you're looking out to the front as well. Want to note over that water feature, right? So on either side, you're looking at basically a view. Now come down this way, and over here you have your office. You have double door entry into the office with a beautiful wood detail, and that's where you're closing the deals. Now we come this way, you have a nice walls or 2 walls here to showcase some art. But then down this way, you have the first of 8 bedrooms. It's an ensuite bedroom, beautiful, really nice wallpaper in the back, and it looks out to the side. All the closets are walk-in and they're built out completely as well. Over this way, you have the cabana bath or the guest bath as well. So this could serve as 2 purposes. It would also be the bathroom that could be for the gym as well. Over here is the gym, right in the corner. Nice views of your backyard, your gazebo, your landscaping. Like, I'm in a resort here. I feel like I'm in a resort. You have the gym mirror, the gym flooring. They made it feel like an actual gym. Now this is 15 pounds, but I know you're looking at it and saying, wow, he's making it look like 2 pounds. Yeah, it's flying. I work out. I'm like that guy, you know, girl, look at that. I work out. Okay, anyways, let's continue. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Come this way. So on this side, we saw you have 1 bedroom plus the office plus the gym, both of them offering nice views, one of the front, one of the back. Now let's continue down this way, having a different view of this basically the entertaining space, but also your entrance, right? Where you have beautiful art on the staircase above as well. I love that. And I love that it's actually different. Usually people put like the people that are hanging, which I love too, but this is nice to have some different kind of art from what we normally see. Now we walk down this way and we come straight into your kitchen and family room area. This is my favorite area of the house because the theater is there, but just wait, we'll get there in a second. First, let's talk about the kitchen over here. You have a beautiful kitchen with quartz countertops here. You have your wine fridge over here. I love how the cabinetry on this side is a different color. It's more like a wood grain versus the white on this side, right? So it kind of separates the spaces. Over here as well, you have space to sit, right? And also the cabinetry here matches from the other side as well, giving that nice accent detail. Now over here you have your coffee maker, your 1 oven, and your oven number 2 with your microwave, all Wolf, ow, and Sub-Zero appliances. This is your fridge over here, big fridge, panel ready. Everything is seamless, it's flush. We come down this way, you have your cooktop, you're on gas, it's a Wolf gas cooktop. They kept the countertop up on the backsplash as well with the LED lighting under the cabinetry, which is beautiful. And then on this side here, you have like more of another like prep station, let's say. Maybe this is where you have the food laid out to take it over to the dining room. You have your wine fridge here, so that way you're never whining. So you have 2 wine fridges, 1 here and the 1 over there. 2, which means you're definitely not whining, 100%. And then you wanted more storage for your food. You know, this is basically like pantry space, more storage here. There's no such thing as too much storage. Now, this hallway here leads to basically the service area, which I'll show you the other angle from it, but that door right there is to the powder bathroom, which is very nicely appointed as well. On this side though, we trace it back, and over here you have your basically your pantry. It's a huge walk-in pantry, and then that hallway down that way is that service area. So you have your laundry room, you have which is big laundry room, and then you have the staff's room, which has its own bathroom as well, which is a good size. And then I love how on that side you have tons of lighting in the hallway, and that leads straight to that 2-car carport that we saw in the beginning of the video. Now, this kitchen is off of this huge entertaining space here, the family room. I think this is important. Every new construction for the most part has this, where you have the kitchen and family room in one space. Plus, obviously, you can't forget this really big breakfast nook, breakfast table here. Right? Yeah, this is not the dining table. The dining room's over there. This is such a big space, you could put something this big. Like, this space is important because this is where you're spending most of the time. Speakers here, really nice light fixture above, a huge couch. You have a door going out to the backyard there and a door over here. You have the views of the backyard, which are beautiful, scenic. You see the waterfall, the landscaping. I mean, when you're on a 50,000 square foot lot, all you're seeing is your yard. There's complete privacy from all angles. Now, I love the built out they have here. Very nice, really nice. I think, you know, when you do millwork like this, it adds life to the home. And this space, again, it's a big space. Now, my favorite room is this room here. This is the movie theater. Look at this. Check this out. Isn't this sweet? This is movie night. If you want to Netflix and chill, this is where you do it. Big couch, right? You put your feet up right there. You have a huge couch here. These are the cloud couch. It'll sink you in, right? We got all the top movies around here. James Bond, 007. We did happen to just tour Aston Martin Residences, the penthouse. You know, maybe we should put a picture of the penthouse. That wasn't even funny. I don't know why I laughed. Anyway, E.T., what is that? What movie is that? Oh, I've never seen that. I'm kidding. I'm young, but I'm not that young. I've seen that movie. So here you have the space for you to watch the best movies. That's a huge screen there. This is a legit movie theater. We see a lot of movie theaters, but sometimes it's just like a theater, but this is a movie theater. This is a cinema. Just needs a popcorn. Hello. Come down this way over here. All right, we already saw this side of the house. We saw the kitchen, and now we're gonna work our way to the upstairs. I'm kind of going in a little circle here, and then we'll take it outside. So let's take it upstairs now. We already saw the 2 bedrooms down, plus the office, the gym. And now let's go check out the primary suite. So we're going upstairs, and you're really getting a nice view of the main entertaining space, or the main living space, right upon entry. So this is where you can give that speech to the guests while they enter. Welcome to my new home. Or you could just, you know, enjoy the views. You look out this way towards the front, you're looking at the front yard. You look out that way, you're looking to the backyard, but you have those really nice privacy louvers that you see from the exterior. They give it that nice Bali tropical feel. Right? But big windows, you have tons of natural light. Now this here is your landing area. It's the family room. This is where you're spending time with the kids, watching movies on the weekends. It's that more intimate space. Maybe you could go to the family room, you can go to the theater, but you know, maybe the kids just want to hang out. This could be that space where they do that. And I love how it's overlooking the main living space as well. You also have that nice wood detail that we noticed from the beginning of the video. And you also have this privacy, let's say like wall, right? Dividing the space, having that nice louver with wood. On this side, we have 3 ensuite bedrooms. The first one here is a good sized room with its own bath and nice closet with access to the balcony that faces the front of the home. This second bedroom has its own bathroom as well with walk-in closet, and that faces the side of the home. And then this last and final bedroom is a nice big bedroom with a beautiful built out and access to the balcony on the back of the home that overlooks your pool and everything. And of course, it has its own bathroom. Now, you also have access to the balconies from the hallways, which is nice. So you can give speeches from either 2 of those balconies. I'm just joking. Well, you know, that's if you like to give speeches. Some people like to give speeches, some people don't. You know, I respect that. But if you're giving a speech, you're actually gonna do it from your primary suite. So, but we're getting there in a second. Follow me. So we come back, you're getting a different angle of this nice space. You see the wallpaper along the wall here, which gives it a nice accent. Over here, we have the larger bedrooms. You have the first bedroom here, big bedroom, nice high ceilings facing the side of the home with its own walk-in closet and bathroom. And then this here as well is another large bedroom, high ceilings, big closet and bathroom as well. Tons of natural light. Now I want to note as well, as we're approaching the primary suite, you have a beautiful wood flooring throughout on the top floor, giving that nice homey, cozy vibe. So we have the double door entry leading into the primary suite, but first we have the bar here with the sink, the coffee station. So that way when you wake up in the morning, the coffee's right there waiting for you. Imagine that, amazing. And there's coffee machines that actually like have it ready for you, like that you put a timer on it. You could do it, you could do it. I would do it, especially right here. So this is your primary suite. It's a big room. You notice the beautiful wood slat detail here and on the ceiling with that drop down ceiling effect, and a beautiful custom built out here for your TV. This is so nice. All of these extra custom millworks that they've done to the home have really made it feel homey, and I love their furnishings. You're overlooking your backyard. We'll get there in a second. First, here you have your first big walk-in closet with the vanity for your makeup. You have the makeup station here and a really nice big island for your things. This is just not the only closet though. Hold your horses. We come down this way. You have another closet on this side here. Really nice with beautiful wood cabinetry. And then over here, you have the bathroom, which is like a spa. You have double vanity. Notice the lighting behind the mirrors, giving that spa-like effect. And then you have right here the tub with a beautiful faucet and that huge shower that you can have a party in. Why not? And then on either side, you have your own water closets. There's no sharing water closets, no sharing sinks. The only thing you're sharing, the tub and the shower. So we come down this way and you have your additional closet here. So you have 2 closets here, plus that big walk-in closet that we went into. I want to mention the details throughout with the wallpaper as well. Love that in the bathroom. All of this Honestly, I saw this house like a few years ago when it was just being sold by the developer, and it's a night and day difference because of the personal touches that have been done to the house. Now, you have this door that goes straight out to your own personal balcony that overlooks your 50,000 square feet of tropical oasis. I hear the water feature. For me, just standing out here, hearing the water feature makes me want to go jump in, but I'm not going to jump in. Not in the suit. Not in the suit. Unless you go like, subscribe, and comment, then maybe we would do it. So this is the balcony. We're going to go downstairs so that way you can feel it for yourselves. Let's go. Now, this is one of my favorite things of the house. This backyard is unbelievable. Look at this pool, really nice, dark. I love when the flooring of the pool is dark like that. It makes it feel like a lagoon. And then you have, the umbrellas are perfectly placed. Makes it feel like you're at literally a resort. And then you have the nice loungers for you to sit under, enjoy the water feature. Like, that's just so peaceful. It's coming from the ceiling. We'll get there in a second. First, over here, you have the covered terrace right off of the family room where you have your completely built out summer kitchen here. You have the barbecue, refrigerator, ice maker, beautiful countertop, and you get shade. You're grilling burgers, veggie sausage, whatever you want. And right here, you have a huge dining table that seats 10 people, and it's all under this covered portion. Now, we go down this way, you have the view of the yard, right? Look at the landscaping back there. Look at all the greenery you have. You could put a playground, trampolines, you name it. You have access here to the side of the home with a really nice paved, let's say, walkway. And then here, I wanna mention you have the concrete pavers with those same artificial turf inlays like as the front of the home. It is beautiful. You have the lounging area here in the pool with the loungers, the table. You're getting sun on all angles here. All angles, water feature. Come over here. On this side, look at this. A huge gazebo for you to entertain, speakers, fans, massive couches. You have a huge yard right behind. Plenty of space to have fun, entertaining, no neighbor in sight. Just enjoying the water feature and the beautiful back facade of your home. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Let's get to this corner over here. You know, here you can put your head in, soak your head. I won't do that here, but that's how I'd start before I go in the pool. Let me soak my head first, why not? Because you have the water feature. Come this way. We want to show a different angle. On this side, you have more like landscaping, more entertaining space, another covered terrace over here off of the gym, and more loungers. Look at this. This is literally a tropical retreat. The water feature, the wood details, the style of the home. It's a tropical modern, and this is tropical modernism at its finest, actually. And here we're in Pinecrest. Let's see if we get a different angle for you so we can end the video on a good note. Maybe over here. I think that's good. That's the end of the tour. Sitting on a 50,000 square foot lot, 9,200 square feet under AC, basically new construction, built in 2023, and it's got its homey details that the owner has put throughout. $11.5 million in the one and only Pinecrest. As they say, it's not Miami, it's Pinecrest. Thank you so much to the listing agent, Angel Nicolas and Alfonzo for letting us tour this one-of-a-kind listing. And we'll see you guys in the next tour. Peace and love. Thank you so much for watching the tour. If you like what you see and you want to see more property tours, make sure you go watch this video right here, or you can watch this one right here. And you know what, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe so that way you see every single tour that we put out every week. And if you're looking to buy or sell a place in Miami, you know who to reach out to. Shoot me an email. We'll see you next week. Peace and love.